Afternoon, guys. We're not camping this coming up weekend. We're going to Tennessee, and we're going to stay in a motel at PigeonForge. It just seemed more feasible than pulling a camper 5 or so hours up and through the hills and all that when I could get a motel room for just as cheap. But I just come out of Cherokee, North Carolina. Now I'm here at the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and I'm just going to do a quick walk through the park. They have some old structures, cabins and barns and meat houses, and where they stored corn and stuff like that set up here at the visitor center. And just going to do a little video, some photos, and let you look at them before I head over the mountain into PigeonForge. So just stay tuned and watch the video of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park's visitor center and what they have set up here, and then we'll go over into Gatlinburg and PigeonForge.
outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you'll really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
This video does not do this view justice, people. Not at all. I had to do a quick stop before I got over the mountain so I could take a little video of this. Certainly does not do it justice. We made it over the mountain without going over the edge. We're going into PigeonForge. Tell you what, it was pretty coming through that place where there was some snow on the sides of the road. I can't never make it up here when it's actually snowing. I'm always up here after it's done snowed. We're gonna see if we can't find the motel. Twin Mountain Inn and Suites is what it's called. Tell you what, coming through some of them tunnels a while ago, folks.
Turn right on Gulf Drive, then turn left.
Well, she told me to turn right on Gulf Drive, and Lord of mercy, she told me that too late. We'll have to
turn right on Connor Lane, then turn right.
Let's turn right on Connor Lane. Let's see, said the blind man. Ain't it? Oh.
Turn right on South River Road.
I think I see it right down here on the left. That's all right. We missed a turn, but didn't mess us up. Yep, this is it. Twin Mountain Inns and Suites. Let's see.
Arriving at Twin Mountain Inn and Suites on the left.
All right, people. I'm gonna get parked. Go in here and get checked in. And we will see y'all after a while. I am tired from riding. So check back with me later. See what we can get into. the Twin Mountain Inns and Suites, and here's what you see out the front door of my motel room. Not much to look at, but we are on a back street. The main drag is right there, so you don't have as much traffic here as you would if you were on the main drag. But I like it. The motel room's nice and clean, so let's walk inside and take a look. Here you got your bathroom, lavatory, bathroom, and then your ironing board and iron, and a little old open closet there. Coffee pot. Everything's nice and neat. Clean. And I'm tickled with got a little mark there on the wall. I'm tickled with how it looks, so you have to excuse my mess. I just threw it on the bed. And I already sit on the bed. It wasn't like that when I got here. Place to plug your phone in up under the lamp there. Little sitting area. And a fireplace. I really wasn't expecting that. TV, refrigerator, and microwave. And a little desk to sit at if you want to write something. And it's got a pretty decent view out the back. Not really across the road, but the river is out here out the back. And it is little mallard ducks galore. I'm sure people feed them, so they congregate back here behind these rooms. Looks like they're building something back there in the back. I don't know if that's going to be a restaurant or what that is. Looks like we got a bear sitting on a stump. That's what it looks like behind it. And I believe that is a campground. I see. Right there, just on the other side of that red vehicle, they just turned going across the bridge. I have to see what the name of that campground is later. But I am very satisfied. With this room. I have to get me some bread or something to feed these ducks. I'm sure they're expecting it. But for $244 and some change for 3 nights, I can't complain at all. Not at all. It is pet friendly, but I did not bring Sophie with me. It's like $15 extra a night per pet. If you have more than one, it's $15 per pet. So she's taken care of at home. I just came by myself. Well, I'm finna relax a little bit, settle down from this long drive, and we'll see y'all after a while. Stay tuned for some more adventures here in PigeonForge, Gatlinburg. All right, we're coming up on the Titanic Museum. history stuff. I think this is going to be pretty interesting. If I can find out how to get in here. I watched the movie, not so much for Leonardo DiCaprio, but just for the history of the Titanic. And so I want to come here and do a walkthrough of it. And I don't know if they'll let a camera in there or not, but I don't want to spoil it for you if you want to go to it yourself. So I got an appointment at 11 o'clock. We're going to run in there and see what's going on with the Titanic. And it's my understanding that they give you a card with a name of a passenger, and at the end of the tour you'll find out whether you lived or died. Maybe we won't die, maybe we'll live. I see some folks sitting right here waiting. I'll do some filming of the outside of it. Tell you what, it looks like it's going to be interesting. Of course, we got to wear a mask, so we'll put that on. So long as we'll be in code. Walk around, see we can't get out of this sunlight, so it won't be so. Right across the road there is, I don't know, it's a building that turned upside down. There's the Titanic. Giant anchor. They say that anchor there is the size that it would be on the Titanic. Imagine that was heavy. Alright, well, we're going to go in here in just a few minutes, and there's the Hatfield and McCoy Dinner Theater across the road there. They say that's fun. But I'm gonna let y'all go, and we're gonna go in and see what it's all about. We'll film here in the retail shop as I wait to go in for my tour. So I'll give y'all a shot of the retail shop.
Ballard and the Woods Hole team returned to the wreck in 1986 and explored it from an
all kinds of little toys and stuff. It's like Lego Titanic.
What about the bag? You got anger on you? How do you know if you're... What's the dead people one? Well, all right.
All right, I'm going to shut it off until we come out of the tour. So there's the, at least you got to look at the retail shop. It's fixed up real nice for Christmas. See you in a little bit. Well, just got out of the Titanic. It was very interesting, a lot of information that I did not know. It took approximately me about 45 minutes to do it. You can certainly stay in there a lot longer if you read every caption that's under all the pictures and the little artifacts that are in there, which I didn't. I read a good bit, but not all of them. But you can definitely spend a couple hours or more in there, no problem. My character was William Gwynn, Gwinn. He was a postal worker. He was age 37 and he died. So I didn't make it, folks. But I tell you what, they talked about the postal workers, how they tried to save the mail up into the last point where they just couldn't do anything anymore. They didn't give up. That's very, very heroic. Y'all, if you haven't read anything about the Titanic, you ought to. It's some good information. Got me a little die-cast model of it as a souvenir. And the other thing I have planned is the Alcatraz Museum. So I think I'm gonna go there now, and it didn't have a time frame. It was just kind of like when you bought the ticket, and any time after that, as long as you had it. So gonna head to the Alcatraz Museum and take care of it, and then later on we'll go to Gatlinburg. So stay tuned. Alcatraz. It's a museum, I understand, that's got a lot of crime stuff in it. And being that I'm a police officer and have been for 27, 28 years, that kind of interests me. So we're going to visit the Alcatraz East Crime Museum. Let's see how we can get into here. That's it, right in front of us. Ooh, well, it's kind of tight in here. See if we can't find a parking spot. It ain't looking real good right now. Well, as you can see, if y'all come here, y'all might have to park a little ways from it. And they got some signs that says you can only park in certain places, I see. Well, I'm gonna let you go till I find a parking space. Y'all don't want to see me right through the parking lot. See ya. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all saw the thin parking up front. There is parking in the back for the Alcatraz Museum. I came back here and you're able to park here. So Just gonna have to walk up front and go in. And I forgot to tell you about my guy, Mr. Gwynn, the postal worker at the Titanic. He wasn't supposed to even be on the Titanic. He was postal worker on the Philadelphia, and his wife got real sick, so he requested to be put on the Titanic so he could go to New York to be with his wife, and it didn't work out for him. So I just thought I'd throw that little bit in there. Tell you what, this is a busy place. But we're headed into the Alcatraz Museum. I'm gonna flip it around and let y'all see kind of what it looks like. Here's the side of it. It's actually huge. It's right here at the island in PigeonForge. I guess it's a bunch of stores or shops up in there. I'm up on a patrol car. Here's the front of the building. And I have forgot my doggone mask. I gotta go get it out of the car. So, see what I'm doing. Alright guys, I got through the Alcatraz Museum. It probably took about 45 minutes. You could stay in there a whole lot longer. I did not get the auto, the little thing that tells you what's going on. It's like an audio recorder that you can mash a button and tell you about certain exhibits. I did not get that, and that will probably be beneficial in here because there's a lot of reading. It goes from like the Wild West to the mob days to Ted Bundy and just all kind of stuff like that, and it's a lot of reading, and I'm not much of a reader. I can't sit there and read all that stuff. So if you come get the Audible thing, it's probably worth the extra money to get it. I did have that at the Titanic. It came with it. It didn't cost extra. So definitely, get that. This was interesting. I liked the Titanic a whole lot better, which being a cop, I deal with a lot of this stuff that's in there. It's even got the Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky story in there. It's got one of her pocketbooks that she tried to design and sell to kind of help further her income since she got hurt so bad during the scandal. So I just thought that was kind of funny that was in there. But it's interesting. It's probably worth the time for you to go through it. The Ted Bundy exhibit that's in there, they say it's temporary. It's got his VW little doodlebug that he was in there. But like I said, that's the temporary. I don't know how long they're gonna have it, but it was neat. So that's something else you might want to do. if you come to Pigeon Forge, just go through the Alcatraz Museum. Other than that, that's all the things I got really planned. I'm gonna just shoot from the hip from here on out. Might go to the few stores and things like that. But I will be going to Gatlinburg later on this evening. I'm going to eat at I think it's the Cherokee Grill or something like that I've heard about. And then just go through the little shops and stuff they have there. So, thank you for tuning in and following me through my PigeonForge Gatlinburg vacation. And y'all take care, and we'll see you after a while. Thank you for following along with me while I was in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. If you like the content, consider hitting that like and subscribe button so other people around can get the same information. Y'all take care. Thank you again.